Hello, and welcome to Mouthwashing. What do I know about this game? It's a weird horror game that's got really great reviews. That's about it. Continue. I haven't even opened the game. Interesting. Okay, it's just the same as new game. So there must not be difficulties then and stuff, so... Can I pause, actually? Shoot. Wanted to pause and play some ads for a bit. Well, we'll play some ads once we get to the first, like, cutscene, I guess. Let me get my mood lighting. I hope this hurts. Planned shipment duration 382 days, elapsed transit time 147 days. So we're a little less than halfway through transit on whatever this is. Which is going to be like a space station going wrong type of game. I hope this hurts. Achievement unlocked. Start mouthwashing. 0 days, but whoa, that's a lot to put on my plate there, game. 21 AU ahead of the vessel. Please make a manual correction. 1.4 degrees leftwards to avoid impact with unknown mass. Oh. They didn't give me another button to press. Oh no. My pay! It got docked. How could you? Oh, we were trying to crash, I think. Oh, because if he doesn't want to let anybody else in, that means he doesn't want anybody else to fix it. They're like. So we're trying to sabotage a ship for some reason. Danger, Point Express Protection Kit. Use only in case of emergency. Captain access only. Code scanners required. Wait, was this? Find Anya's employee card. Is this us? A little cute. A little cutie patootie. We got the key. Can I take the duct tape? Everybody needs duct tape. Alright, fine. So why are we crashing intentionally, though, is what I need to know. I thought there was blood in that window at first. Is there a good way to, like... Actually, I completely lost my train of thought. Very classy me. Okay, what are we doing exactly? It's funny, this is... I was literally just watching, the Alien, there's like an Alien TV show on Disney Plus that I've been watching with my parents, and it's pretty good so far. We're like on episode 6, or we've seen 6 episodes, and like there's like a space station that gets sabotaged by a crew member and like goes down, you know, and crash lands, and that's like where like the story picks up essentially. So it's interesting that this is having like a very similar start. I'm probably missing some details. Why is this ship so big and empty? I'm very confused. Are we in purgatory? Is this an hallucination? The hallways never end. Oh, Jesus! Out of the way, Faye! Get out! 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 Get out. I can't get past you. I didn't close this thing, did I? Oh, jeez. So many posters. It's a waste of paper. I already get it. I probably bought your product. Clearly I bought your product. It was in the doorway. You don't need to keep wasting advertisements. I'm sold on your product. Jesus. Was that a... Oh, that's Anya. Anyone else would do the same thing. We ain't touching the damn cargo. The hold is locked down for a reason.
The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid.
But it could be something useful, I think.
Could be what? Hopes, dreams, and marzipan? Ha!
You don't have to.
If it helps us survive, it's worth it.
Daisuke.
Man, Pony Express bosses really aren't chill at all, eh? Come on, a quick look won't hurt.
How exactly is this group therapy committee planning on getting in there?
Alright, here, boss. You're looking at the meanest swing of the regional junior baseball team. Should have really corked a kid once. Can take the utility axe and...
You were goddamn born fully corked.
That's enough, Swansea. There has to be an in case of emergency way inside.
If I remember correctly from the safety protocols, the door should have an alternate access code. But it can only be uncovered using a code scanner device.
And only the captain has access to the scanner.
Of course, go ahead and ask Arm all about it then. Maybe he'll sing you the blues too.
You don't need him to find the scanner. Get the code and open the door. For better or for worse, I'm captain now. I'll figure it out.
Right on.
They actually sell plushes of this guy for kids. How lovely. The hell is all this foam stuff?
Looks like it'll be soup again for dinner. You want to rock paper scissors for the chicken noodle? How much food do we have left? I'd say like 4 months-ish. Less than the remaining air supply, but we can make it last. In theory. We're starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon to pull that off. Man, my mom will straight up stuff me when I get back. I'll look like Swansea. We'll have a rad story to tell, though. They might even write articles about us. We could be on TV. It'll impress the ladies, too. Hell yeah! Real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. We should leave that part out for the press.
This machine was empty even before the crash. Swansea saw to that. Be dead without this thing. Never thought I'd be thankful for the Pony Express grub. So we crashed and we've been stranded, it seems like. Yeah, the foam must be something that was like to stop the air from getting out, you know? But why did the captain sabotage us in the first place? Oh. That's all we have left. I'll take some, I guess. Could be useful. For the captain. Doesn't want to keep still anymore.
What about the painkillers?
He just hurts him so much, I can't stand the noises.
You did make it through nursing school, right? Pony Express sure does know how to cut corners, if nothing else.
I was thinking, we never went back into the cockpit after we dragged him out.
It's almost entirely foamed up. Kind of a miracle Curly didn't end up fossilized. But it could still be unstable.
I just think, well, it's the only place the code scanner could still be.
Otherwise, we're shit out of luck. I'll take a look.
I know you figure it out, Jimmy. You're so capable. Oh, also, well, something you could help me with, Captain.
Curly?
Right, sorry, with Curly's medication.
People have to be worth their titles, don't you think, Nurse Anya?
Yeah.
Forget I asked. I'll take care of it. $10 mg oxycodone and extended release capsules, the good stuff. Great. Ugh. Hold still, yeah? Don't like this any more than you do. You know what they say? Pain is how we know we're still living. Can't bear to listen. Excuse me. Sorry. How bad of a noise is he gonna make? Ugh. I see why. Oh, God. That's an award-winning smell you got there. Well, guess it serves you right for sabotaging us. Don't get a signal anymore. Unfortunately, Anya and Swan Say's playlist survived the crash. Unfortunately. It's been busted forever, at least according to Swan Say. Probably beyond wreck now. Yeah, well, he seems like a gargling bag of dicks, so why should we trust his word? I don't have a whole lot of painkillers left, but you still want to keep... Why do you think you did it? Doesn't matter. What answers would make you feel any better? To believe that our worst moments don't make us monsters, Jim. I have to, even in his case. You try to take us all down with him, Anya. The way I see it, there's 2 reasons to keep him alive at this point. Guess the important bit is that we all agreed to it, for one reason or another. Still feeling nauseous. I need a minute. Yeah. Where'd you go? She just fucking ninja'd. Guess there's nothing that way then, because all the signs point left. I like the idea of using foam as like a technology in space collisions. It's almost always like this high-tech panels and shit, but this makes a lot of sense to me.
Means you're supposed to be figuring out a great cargo robbery?
Why are you standing out here?
None of your goddamn business!
Everything's my business now, because of Curly. I don't want to keep having this conversation.
Right, Capitano. I'm working. Blue-collar fools can't afford to stop working even when the machine does. Go figure. Before you start, I'm taking a break. Don't you worry, I ain't going over my break time allowance.
Working on what? How does it look in there?
It's a solid wall of foam. I'm trying to see if I can break it down enough to get something useful out. Any of my tools. But if I breach that foam and break the air seal, it's lights out for all of us. I ain't letting anyone else mess around in there.
Even Daisuke? He's your intern. He's supposed to be helpful.
You think I'm letting that knucklehead in here after the crash roughed it up? Our so-called nurse nearly skewered her leg when the vent hatch was opened during maintenance. And that was before the crash. I warned her, but it's in one ear, out the other. Then there was that teeny bopper, thinking only with his downstairs long nose. Just like my useless kids back home. So no, ain't letting anyone mess around in here.
Alright, so I'd say, keep me updated.
Majority of the ship was blocked up by the emergency sealant foam. I do miss the showers. Oh, here's where you went. Thank you for helping with Curly. Did you find the code scanner? I hope it's still there. Cockpit's covered in foam. I mean, I'm working on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, it's too hard to break. I gotta look up the answer online. Alright, let's see. So where does this lead to? Are we going to the cockpit now? Or, oh, well, we're not going that way. Oh, this is back here. Okay, so we've got in a loop. So I need to find some. Insulation foam that was automatically discharged when the hull breach blocked off the compromised parts of the ship and kept us alive. There's gotta be something I can do with this then. right? I must need an item for it, I bet. Oh boy, we might be here for a bit. Oof. It's looking like me. Oh, he's got a little bit worse hair, I suppose. Oh, here we go. Cockpit. This is where the cockpit was. Okay, I thought we were... Oh. That was surprisingly straightforward. Wait, why was Anya's card in here? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. We got some rope and backup power or something in there? So maybe... I'm guessing that there's something awful in the cargo that the captain didn't want us to turn in when he figured out what it was. I'm sure it is. Yo. Nothing to say? Oh.
Well, get on with it. This is all you. I want to duly noted that I had no involvement in this.
What do you guys think we've been shipping? If it's spare parts, maybe me and Swansea can repair the ship and we can get out of here. Right, Swansea?
Quit yapping.
Are we doing the right thing? That'd be medicine, food, or water. What? Oh, interesting. Jesus, guys. Oh, oh. Oh, great. We're going back in time. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Oh no, this is Curly, not Jim, so.
Damn, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Couldn't sleep again? But I passed the psych eval?
Well, you gave me the same answers as last time. I do wish you'd open up a little more, Captain. These evaluations aren't just about you. As long as I'm fit to fly in your eyes, Anya. Oh, stop it. Guess that means I only have one more eval left to do. Jimmy? He acts as if I do these things for fun. Then I have to make a report with things like, I found myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses. Well, I could take it off your hands. Really? I've known him a long time. You won't try any bullshit with me. Suppose you are the captain.
I am the captain.
Thank you. What a relief. Oh, before I forget, Swansea asked me to give you this.
They can't.
They can't expect me to perform miracles.
Not sure what it means, but sounds like fun. Good luck, Captain. So what does Jimmy look like then? Bringing the same playlist along for years. When it's right, it's right. Well, I like the way this is setting up things so far. Don't know which characters I'm supposed to like and dislike. So they all have weird things about them so far. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm guessing it'll be one of those stories where there isn't like one person that's in the right, fully in the right per se. Oh, okay, interesting. And was this hallucination just the game being creepy, or did something on the ship cause hallucinations?
Pony Express said they don't provide onboard entertainment.
Feels like there's always something broken in that room. Tulpar's starting to show her age.
Pass inspection, right? Shouldn't be an issue.
Plus they added Daisuke last minute. Didn't account that there'd be 5 of us now. Really should have made a bigger stink about that. Maybe you should intervene. Or we could just close the door. Your call. Interesting. $2609. Well, I suppose we have the code scanner back there, so we don't really need to memorize that, but... You know, just... I'm gonna preemptively... In case he asks for it. Oh! Well, I can see the issue.
Kid was brought on just to make me suffer. Intern my ass.
I was just trying to fix the vent. How did that trigger the emergency foam?
Because you're talented in all the wrong ways. I would have dealt with this, but only you can unlock the axe case. Every goddamn thing has to go through you.
I'll handle it. Hang in there, Deska. Well, look at that. Now don't move an inch. Not that you really could, but you know.
Youch!
Ooh, strong stuff, huh?
Go through your goddamn skull. That vent is strictly off limits. Fully fucking collapsed inside. You looking to get impaled, electrocuted, and cooked?
Yeah, but like, you can't fit in there to fix it, right? So I can totally handle it.
Captain, give me the axe.
So I'd say, this could have damaged the pods. You can't let something like this happen again.
Yeah, I got it. Loud and clear.
Keep the axe until you've cleaned this all up, yeah? Don't kill him. Basics. He's got a long way to go.
It's okay to be big, boss. My Gramps was super huge, and he lived until like 60.
I'm sure that's what he wants to hear. They have about 20 years of backup power.
20 years, Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
I take it Anya diagnosed you with being sane then?
Just off center, but it's what keeps me on my toes. I said I'd do yours. I want to hear all about those cartoon horses. Is that something you were born with or a recent develop?
Alright, shut up. Let's go to the cockpit.
Is that slang for what you, your horse pen, so to speak? Boom. 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 I don't remember it being this far down. The fuck? Oh. Oh, I see. Captain is not all right in the head, it seems. I mean, it's interesting scenery. At least if you're gonna, you know, and at least if you're hallucinating, it looks cool. That'd be the worst if you hallucinated and it was just something stupid. Okay, but maybe if you could not hallucinate something horrifying and just have it be cool, that'd be great. Oh. Quick, climb the ladder. We're in a graveyard of ladders. Is this what's in back at Home Depot in Menards? Yeah. I get it. Captain was batshit crazy. Not the sun! No! Why do you think I'm so pale? I'm allergic to sunlight.
Get over here. I'm gonna beat you up, Dar. I've got a fist ready for you. How dare you evade me for so long? Bam!
You can't just make something up for this? It's not like these evals ever go anywhere when we get back. We'll power through it. Have you been able to complete your mandated tasks as co-pilot efficiently and to your fullest capacity? Let's see. I'll just put good for that one. That's all of them. Done and done. How are things otherwise? Off the record. I like it. We're in control here. Didn't think you'd ever take to being a freighter pilot as well as you have. But with how you struggled back on Earth. Sure, all I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. So what is it? How come it always seems like you're standing on the edge of a bridge with your feet in cement? Lately, I've just been thinking. Is this enough? Should I just stay here because I've been successful at it? A good long-haul freighter captain? That's bad. That's what I'm saying. It's not, but it's terrifying. Think, am I figured out? Is this all I'll ever be? Or do I take the risk and try something new? Even if I'm bad at it. Yeah, I guess I get it. You reached the highest rung on this ladder, so now you're thinking you might be on the wrong ladder altogether. Still, a long way down from the top no matter how you look at it. While I'm still climbing and climbing. Something like that. But hey, you know I believe in you. Here, on Earth, doesn't matter. You should write that on the psyche eval. Oh no, the big guys themselves. Guess that's my cue. I'll see you later. Take news from corporate. After all the... And we're going back. Dragon breath. That sounds nice. We transporting some hot sauce? Honestly, that would be a perfect name for like a hot sauce bottle. Dragon's breath.
A business operating at a steady profit can give its...
Is that like a black hole? Yeah.
Here, in fact, is the answer to a dream as old as man himself. A giant of limitless power at man's command. And where was it science found that giant? In the atom. A particle so infinitely small that it takes over 100 billion atoms to make up the head of a pin. Just as other millions and quadrillions of atoms are the tiny building blocks which make up everything in the world. Ships and shoes.
Yeah.
Sealing wax.
I'm kind of invested in learning more.
Kings. Although no one has ever here, in fact, is the answer.
Oh. Huh.
Hurry, step right up, folks. Here's the answer to your problems. Dr. Utopia's said...
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls shock your bones, steal your soul tonight. I don't think I know the words fully in my mind.
Oh. Dragon Breath presents. Wait, is it actually hot sauce? A revolutionary new dental hygiene product. Oh, mouthwashing. Brand new formula designed to kill bacteria and kill germs without leaving a bad taste. So what's so fucky about this mouthwash that it's causing all these problems? Because I'm assuming, you know, we crash a ship because we learned the truth about this Dragon's Breath mouthwash or something. This is... mouthwash?
Unfucking believable.
There's gotta be an ocean of the stuff in here. This room looks frickin' endless. This is what they'd have 5 people handling or hauling for over a year? All of this for mouthwash?
The sugar content probably offsets any potential as a disinfectant.
Disinfectant? What are you... Let me see that. 14% ethanol?
I suppose we'll smell good at least.
That's right, kiddo. You can bet your ass on that.
What are you doing? Stop that.
Woo-wee! Ah, shut up! I'm just an old codger taking care of his dental hygiene. You hear that? That's the sound of 15 years of sobriety, propping like a cyst. A glorying...
I don't want to read that.
Good riddance and cheers. To Captain Curly, here, here.
Guess anyone could get seriously blasted off of this stuff. Yeah, and kill you in the process.
This can't be real. There's no way.
Now we can go out and Daisuke, come here. Anyone ever teach you how to drink like a man?
Great. I don't want to let us actually read it, but I'm guessing we're getting fired or something. Let go. This is the last job. Yada, etc., etc. Oh no!
Surprise!
Surprise! Look at your face! Gotcha!
Cheers.
Wow. What's the, occasion?
We only get one communal birthday party per trip, right? So we have it whenever.
Only one person can really be surprised per birthday and party trip. We did Swan Sail last fall, remember? No way, I can't believe I missed that. You were next on the list, so congratulations. Hate to say it to you, though. Your duties have to extend to even your own birthday party.
You're the only one with clearance to make the cake. Recipe's there by the machine. Hop to it, Captain.
Okay, this is... Yeah,
Water, gelatin, sweetener, tonic. Oh. Water. Why does this have to happen today? I'm not a good chef. Don't make me do this.
Well, sorry for jumping you. This whole thing is corny. But, you know, it's kind of a tradition now. Dare say I almost look forward to it.
Nothing. Yeah, no, I agree.
I hear they used to provide unrestricted amounts of sweetener and karaoke machines for halls. Things got violent.
We're gonna use a Pony Express provided cake recipe? At least make it correctly. She found the ingredients and recipe in the kitchen.
Swan say I really likes that cake, but don't tell anyone.
Could you sneak an extra pack of sweetener in there? Just kidding.
Maybe?
Nah, totally kidding. Unless...
Where are the other ingredients, though? Where's, like, the gelatin and shit? Oh, acquire the following ingredients from the nutrition pouch dispenser. Water, convenient, yep. Do not ingest shower and or sink water. Only designated snack water is safe for consumption. Fish flavor receptacle gel created by ingenious kitchen artists for optimal mouthfeel. Chew before swallowing. Injected with necessary vitamins and other supplements. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, these are the codes. I see. I need to. Is there like a thing I can put the codes into? 2, 3. Is that the back, maybe? Maybe I do it in here now. This is gonna take me a long time, apparently. I don't see a thing I can put the code into. Unless that's what this is. Oh, I see. The fuck? Okay, so 1, 3, 2, 4. Instructions: mix water and gelatin. Mix cake base and sweetener. What is the cake base just what we got, I'm assuming?
Ugh.
This is such a weird game.
You gotta make a speech. Can't argue with that. Speech, speech, speech.
Go on.
Hey, what's wrong?
That's all it said in the report from management. We will receive the paycheck for this delivery. I don't know any more than that.
Pony Express finally kicking the bucket, eh? What a joke. And we're the punchline.
I don't have any savings. I can't just do this, right?
Pony Express is one of the last manned crew freighter companies. The writing's been on the wall for a long time now.
When did they tell you?
Earlier this week. I was instructed to wait until we're closer to the hall destination, but I can't keep something like this from you all.
So I guess you got what you wanted. Without the guilt.
Jim, if I'd known,
I can go back to my... how'd you put it? Struggle of a life?
Anya never got into medical school because she's, well, let's be real. And how many employment years Swansea got left in him?
That skill will be fine. Mommy and Daddy have him covered, so there's that at least. But you? Headed for bigger and better, right?
I'm just wondering, am I working on my life being a place I don't have to fucking escape? That's what I was trying to tell you. Nothing more.
We're the ones you're trying to escape. Leave the dirt behind now that your boots are clean.
It's not what I meant.
It is what you meant. You just couldn't frame it to yourself in a way that kept you as a hero. Abandon the crew, but remain the model captain.
What the fuck's going on?
Unbelievable.
What am I supposed to do?
Let's have some fucking cake, huh? Props to the Twilight Cruise of the Tillpower. Props to our captain and his new prospects.
Oh. Oh, I don't like that I'm doing this motion with a knife. Because I could easily see this in a hallucination being us doing something horrible in reality. So the crew thinks the captain was abandoning them or something?
Still asleep.
Maybe she's with Curly? Shut up!
Ollie says, teamwork makes the dream.
Something tells me he hasn't. I'm guessing she's in the cockpit? Yeah, there definitely was not that long of a stairwell before. There you go, cockpit. Because her ID was in there for some reason, so it's gotta mean something, right? No, I understand completely. That's how it has to be.
Oh, it's you.
Jimmy, not able to sleep either.
It's nighttime. Why are you talking this late? Anya, are you crying?
No, don't worry, I'm okay.
We all need to keep it together.
Oh, I'm keeping it together. Don't you worry, Captain.
He's making noises again. Did you give him his meds before, Anya?
No, must have slipped my mind. Sorry,
I'll do it.
No, really, I'm perfectly okay.
I said I'll do it. Getting a lot of use out of that right now. Force a habit.
Force a habit. Don't overthink it.
What if they even notice we're missing back at headquarters? Take a rescue ship so long to get here?
Might be another freighters they could divert to try and find us. It's not inconceivable.
Suppose you're right. What the hell is that noise? Let's see. Once these are out, though, nothing to keep him quiet. Maybe we'll have a mouth gig.
Come on, stop with the noise. Damn it. I know what everyone's thinking, the way they look at me. What could I even say? And then, what would she do? Damn it. Here we are now, me in the driver's seat. Thanks for that. Open up. This make you feel fucking better. What's that noise? Is that him like slamming his hands? How many of those pills are we feeding him, though? Because realistically, like, this many bottles should last a while. Great. We should have some. Why? It's mediocre at best, obviously. Sometimes you can only get the sub-bar stuff. So it makes the really good stuff, well, good, right? Why bother? Hey, we all tried to escape. Didn't work for any of us. Thought many times this is what peace feels like. And is it good enough? If I'm being real, it certainly isn't the best. So all I can do is to try and make my life once... I'm not trying to run from all... Oh, make my life one, I'm not trying to run from all the time. Sometimes I'll be promoted, buy a house, fall in love, but other times I'll just have some awful fucking cake with my friend. Right now that sounds pretty brilliant, yeah? So if you'll do the honors. Right, well let me go find a knife. Didn't realize when you hit tab it shows you your instructions. Oh nice, we take the mouthwash out. That's not a knife. I also don't like that directive we've been given. Are we gonna eat Curly to survive as a crew? That'd be pretty awful. A black hole, like the black hole we saw earlier. I fucking knew it. How many have you had? Those will kill you before anything else. I know. My mom found this internship for me. Such a slacker, she said. I don't know, I just never knew what I wanted to be. Never was good at anything. Total screw up. We're not done yet, Daisuke. I just hope she doesn't blame herself. Please, just take it. I don't want to look at this stuff anymore. Want to be alone if that's okay. Sorry. Four months, huh? And I guess Swansea's in here. I'm gonna guess Curly's gone. And we
actually did have to eat him to survive. I'm sure this is gonna have a lovely, happy ending soon. I want to check on Swan or on Are you still alive? You are. That's surprising. Oh, but we're out of pain meds. Yet you're not moaning. Huh. Why is it somebody's not letting me click on them right away?
There's the big man himself, Jimbo. Listen, listen, listen. This is the best part. How are you?
You're a mess, Swansea.
It'll be all the sad motherfuckers of the Tulpar and Sky with the diamonds. Captain Jimmy pulling the plug on the party before the last call.
So he's been drinking mouthwash and is getting drunk. Anya.
Ah! Oh, you startled me.
Sorry.
No worries.
Thinking about drinking that too.
Honestly, yeah. Probably just make me feel sick. Wouldn't fix anything. As much as I'd like it to.
Right.
Hey, I was thinking. Did you know that not all the medicine aboard was in my office? We store some in a storage locker in the hallway.
Why haven't you brought this up earlier?
It was foamed up. Didn't think it was possible to reach it. But, been estimating the position of the foam. I think the medicine depot locker isn't too far into the mass of it. We could try to break it down. One strike too many in a weak spot. We'll all get sucked into space.
Oh, that was me saying. Oh, one spec. And we all get stuck into space.
I think it's worth the risk.
Nothing else is an excuse to get Swansea to hand over the axe. Yeah, fucking axe. Weirdo.
Jimbo, El Capitano, the man with the plan.
You done? I need that.
This whole thing? This was entrusted to me by a previous tragically inclined leader. Big responsibility. But you know all about that, huh?
I'm gonna try and get some more painkillers. Do something useful, you know.
Oh, I heard all about it. You're looking to pull the plug on this party early.
I'm trying to save us.
Take matters into your own hands, eh? Be my guest.
Well, that's why that was broken when we were in the feast thing. Alright, asshole.
Where is it exactly? See the foam by the hallway to medical? You can kind of see the locker in there.
Yeah. We did. That's clear. Acid. What the fuck do you use acid for?
Oh, Jesus.
Don't teleport on me like that, woman.
Oh, wow, Jim. You did it.
Yeah, it actually wasn't that hard once I figured it out.
Amazing, really.
Sure.
I hate to ask you again, but could you give Curly his painkillers? Still just makes me so nauseous.
You're not serious. Look, I've entertained your sentimentality up until now, but I'm trying to actually fix things on you. I'm getting us through this. It's find the code scanner, then figure out the door code, and
get the axe. Chop up the foam, but not too much. And best of all, give Curly his fucking medicine. But I'm bearing it. I have to. Because the captain has to take fucking responsibility on this goddamn ship.
Sorry. Didn't mean...
Go make sure Daisuke doesn't choke on his own vomit.
No,
I'll take care of it, Anya. I always do.
Could feed him that, but... wonder if there's like alternate endings where... What happens if I... He's put on Mouthwash, the name of the game. Did not work. $500 milligrams?
I don't think I understood the pressure you were under before. Fuck, and you try to tell me. Worst moments don't make us monsters, eh? You were a good captain, Curly. And you'll be one again. I'll get us both through this.
Looks like we've only got 5 minutes before the pre-roll ads are on, so we'll... Well, it's not as affable as the previous sounds, though it's sadder. I hate how it does that. Every time it makes me think my game's frozen for a second. Just a second.
Jimmy, get the fuck out here.
What's going on here?
You can't hide.
Okay, what do I do?
I'm gonna chop you into 20 fucking pieces.
Sorry, that's not smart.
I'm gonna chop you into 20 fucking pieces.
The fuck?
God.
You doing okay? Yeah. Can't sleep.
I know how that is. Just toss and turn. Or stare at the ceiling all night.
I actually kind of like the nighttime window screen. If you can believe it. So I just come look at it sometimes. If you look really, really close, you can see that there's a dead pixel in the upper right corner.
That's so.
No, don't see it. Back of my mind, it's always there.
Now I'll go bonkers looking for it. Cheers.
I don't think it ruins the illusion, though. It's peaceful. But maybe I'm just so used to looking at the bigger picture. How many days of transport do we have left? Let's see. Off the top of my head, around 237 days. Just under 8 months. Hey, why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical room door, but not on the sleeping quarters? Suppose for the same reason they put a lock on the cockpit. Safety. Wonder what those random screens where it goes full of the text are all about.
Jimmy, help! Jimmy, it's a total emergency. Calm down. What is it? Anya's stuck in medical. The door won't open. What if she runs out of something? Right. Let's go have a look. Alright. Anya, I brought Jimmy. We're here to rescue you. Don't worry. Don't panic. Hey, the lock's broken. Hey, Anya, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Jimmy.
The rest of our medicine stash is in there too. Damn, this could be bad. Did you try to really put your back into it? Any wrenches lying around? How heavy is the med kit? Anya, is the door stuck?
No.
Huh? What do you mean? Look, we're all stressed, but you can't go breaking down at every little hardship. Open the damn door.
You're right. You were right all along. Should've done this from the beginning. I always believed that our worst moments didn't define us. Didn't make us beyond repair. You think I wanted this either? Make no mistakes, this isn't my worst moment. Far from it. It's the best decision I'll ever make.
Open the door.
I'll take care of it.
Anya? What does that mean?
Curly's still in there with her, right?
Yeah, you don't think...
Daisuke, you and Swansea know the internals of the ship better than anyone. There's absolutely no other way into medical?
Well... Swansea said it was strictly off limits, like super mega not allowed above all else.
Utility room.
Busted vent in there loops into medical. But I mean, technically a person could totally fit through it.
That's the only way. I'll make it work.
You listening, Anya?
Fine. Come on down, Daisuke. Where the fuck is... Swansea? Look like shit.
Swansea, we need your help. I know you said utility was dangerous, but
I'm good right here, fellas. Sorry, that's not his voice.
I'm good right here, fellas. You know I'm not letting you in there. Off limits.
Look, if there's any possibility...
Jimbo, letting you scratch at that foam wall would be useless. You'd only tear the goddamn ship a new asshole. Nothing to be done about it. Bad luck, tail Mr. Donkey.
But Swansea, this could get really bad. Just hear us out.
We're God's hand-picked favorites on this here planet, I reckon. Means we get to name it. So let's hear it for Wake Rock. Whatever's going on anywhere else ain't my problem, since I'm the happiest man Wake Rock has ever seen.
Let's just go, Daisuke. There's no point with him. Until judgment. Don't do anything. Stop. Stop, stop. I can fix this.
Why do you keep fucking saying that? Are you hearing yourself?
Sorry.
We still have disinfectant, right? The one from extra medical staff? Get it, now.
Cocktail.
The cocktail? What are you blabbering about?
That was your fault. You would never have... I had no choice.
You useless, you goddamn fucking idiot. There has to be something else.
I've always had it on me.
Shit.
Oh. Good. You're in here now.
I'm already looking in here. At least try to make yourself useful, god damn it.
least he made it out to the other side. We can still help him. So something happened when he was in there, and now he's maybe he like inhaled something, or I don't know. I'm guessing it's in the cockpit. Seems like everything manages to find itself, or find its way there. Nope. Not that way. The fuck? How do we even make this? Oh. Great. I love it. It's my favorite. Yep. Mm-hmm. Did they take responsibility? I wasn't looking at the screen for a second. I looked to see how long I've been streaming for. But I realized I didn't have the right screen up on my other monitor, so I couldn't. Because I was curious how long of a game this has been so far. Blind beast, aimless and restless. You can't run from it. It's supposed to be a hint that I'm supposed to walk when something comes after me. Okay. Yeah. Aren't you a looker? What the fuck is this? It's like a wall of hair. Well, this is not at all what I was expecting given the previous gameplay of this. Don't run too much because it does seem to be attracted to sound.
What the hell is this?
That's what I'm saying! Oh, shit. I wanted a tab to see. Hello, slime. Oh, one sec. There we go. Now I can see my stream manager properly. Oh, there it was. Okay. Great. I gotta ban a bot. I'm gonna have to add a new, I'm gonna have to add whatever that website is to the list of banned phrases. Bugger off, please. mascot. Surely that's their destination. Yeah, oh yeah, he's got some disinfectant on him. Don't make me feed him this mouthwash. It's gonna kill him.
Sorry. I messed up. Don't try to talk.
Great. Great.
I think the vent and utility connects to medical. But you heard what he said, going in there now. It's too unstable. Trying to break the foam could risk the air seal. I just don't want to fuck up again like I did before. You heard Anya. I wouldn't put it past her to do something extreme right now. You and me, Daisuke, we can save Curly, yeah? Swansea won't help, so we'll figure it out ourselves. Right, alright, yeah. We got this, but... even before that foam, how do I even get the door to utility open? Swansea's been practically camping in front of the door, and he has the key. I have an idea. You're gonna have to trust me. We need to knock him out. You gonna fight him? No. Even he has to have his limits when it comes to booze. Make him pass out. Simple, safe. Might even realize we did anything after the fact. There's a recipe for mocktail in the kitchen. We can follow the steps, but use different ingredients to add kick to it. Come on.
So that's probably where the alcohol that we were trying to find for him went. We used it for this knockout fucking cocktail. Mix water and tonic. We're doing mouthwash and isopropyl. Mix drink base and sweetener. So, mouthwash and isopropyl. Great. Then we need drink base and sweetener, so... No, so just the sweetener, I think, yeah. Which is 2-1 something. 2-3-4-1. Shit, how are we gonna make... We don't have any sweetener.
We're out of sweetener. Any ideas? I, might have accidentally at some point mistakenly misplaced a few packets before, by accident. Right. You can take a look around my stuff. Could be somewhere out there. But also totally somewhere else. Who knows? Anything's possible. The grass sure jumbled everything up. Alright, let's get him alcohol. Here you go, buddy.
You taking to teaching my intern now? I'll personally try to educate based off years of experience. But that's just me, Captain. The fuck is that?
Look, we need to keep working together. This is how I can get us through that.
without us being at each other's necks all the time, then...
Yeah, give it here.
I kinda freestyle the recipe.
Yeah, I can tell you how to handle this monstrosity, kid. You ain't no mixologist. Sure as hell ain't no mechanic either. You never should have come here. Who the fuck even decided to let you board, huh? Stick the idiot with a bunch of sad sack adults and see what he learns, eh? Bootstraps and all that? What a load of horseshit. Think it's all going somewhere, but every failure leaves you a little more mangled than before. Older, uglier, meaner, smarter in a worse way.
A wallowing doesn't suit you, Swansea.
I suppose you think we all should be acting like you. A hard-working, esteemed captain. I say take a load off before the sun finally sets on this party. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way.
Lovely phrase. Well, can't wait for this to not even be... You good, buddy?
Is he still breathing? Practically bounced off the ground.
He'll be fine. His tolerance has to be through the roof by now. Probably just wake up with a massive headache.
Oh man, he's gonna be so mad. He'll never get a reference now. Oh.
Captain, sure about this? I'm as sure about this as I am that the camera's gonna cut as soon as I open this door.
Maybe we could talk with Swansea and when he's cleared up a bit, yeah, later. He's just like really into workplace safety and stuff sometimes, you know? Which is like totally cool and stuff, I think. He taught me.
It's time to be brave, Daisuke. Curly and Anya are counting on us. Oh, look at that! Wait. Never mind. Whoa, it's like barely phone up at all. It's those things. I've never been inside one. What are they called again? Oh, that was Daisuke saying cryostasis pods.
Oh yeah, those things are far out. Totally sci-fi. Looks like this one still works. How long can these things even keep you frozen?
20 fucking years.
Can't believe Swansea managed to clear off all the phone from here.
He didn't.
What?
Think about it. Swansea never let you work with him on breaking the utility foam, right?
No, it needed to be handled delicately. Said I have way too much athletic strength in my arms. Would have just torn right through the foam. I was like, damn, makes total sense. Bummer. So I've been in charge of the kitchen instead. Said it's next level critical to keep stock and organize every day. Had me double, triple, four-tuple check everything, like all the time.
Right. Of course, and he never told you he'd gotten in here.
No, but look how busy he must have been.
There was never any foam here. Swansea has known the whole damn time.
Just taking a load out before the sun finally sets in this party, eh?
That boozit bastard's been biding his time until he can save himself.
Would getting in the pod really mean you'd get rescued?
20 years more of a chance to get found. Take those odds over our current situation. Not like this, though. Not by lying through my teeth while waiting for everyone else to die.
No, man, that just can't be right. I'm sure there's a reason. We'll ask him about it when he wakes up.
We'll deal with him after. Right now, we have a job to finish, and the vent looks like it's still in one piece.
Whoa, check those sparks. Hate to imagine how gnarly it looks on the inside.
Could be somewhat collapsed in places. You can make it through. We need to try.
Swansea said it's not safe. No, forgot to tell us about the pod, but he knows like everything about this kind of stuff. Maybe we should just wait for him to wake back up.
You said you could handle it. Swansea taught you well, right? Time to prove it. Because we're not going to do it. We'll just have this kid going. He'll be impressed when he wakes up. Proud. He'll understand why we had to do this. Then he can explain himself.
You think so?
Daisuke, everyone's counting on you. Captain's orders.
Yeah, I got this. Okay, here we go.
I don't care about we can't be the one to do it. Oh, shit. He made it. One day. Oh, great. Back here. The gun? We must be playing as Curly again. Must be making sure nobody can get to us before we crash or something.
Polly says, I rise above negative feelings and thoughts. I love who I'm becoming. How about you?
Can we check the cupboards? No. No, I can't even open that. Okay. Check the cockpit, I guess. So everything happens at the cockpit. Locked. For fuck's sake, where is it? Us being let go isn't a reason to hurt yourself. Anya, as our nurse, you never got psych evals. I should have thought of that. You could have come to me if you're feeling stressed. What would you have done? Anything. Anything. You, the crew, are all my responsibility. I told you so over and over, yeah? I'm not gonna hurt myself. You know the gun is in a safety case I can't open. But I hid the case itself. Tell me where it is. None of this has to be on our performance log. We'll figure it out together. I'm pregnant. You... what? Who would you... Captain, I told you. Listen to me. We can fix this. I've known him for a long time. I'll talk to him. I know you'd never give me the gun to protect myself. So the least I can do is make sure he never gets it either. What happened? Reading printed from the navigation computer. Detected abnormal asteroid trajectories along the route. Course corrections might be required during transit. Oh well. You know how that plays out. So, one of the others, S.A. her. Bleeding won't stop. Just try to stay still, Daisuke. Need a second to think. We can fix this.
Hey, kid. You hear me? Daisuke?
Hey, stop! Stop! Don't move!
It's alright, Daisuke. Calm down. This line of work could never become like miserable old Swan Seiya. What a tragedy. Decades of hauling ass for Pony Express. Big mighty bruiser with all his shiny tools. This is where it got me.
Good laugh.
Huh? Thought you were dumber than a cat of paint. Always just chewing my ear off about nothing. Useless ray of goddamn sunshine. Not an A student, career workhorse, or force of ambition. Just a damn good kid trying his best. You could have taught an old fool like me a lot. Close your eyes, Daisuke.
Jesus.
Monster. I could have fixed him, Swansea. I have to do everything myself. Why can't any of you give me some time to fucking think?
How do you still not understand? It's over. End of the fucking line. He won't suffer one more second because of your delusions.
Unbelievable. Stop pretending. I know all about your plan, Swansea. I went to utility. I saw what you've been hiding down there. Sneaking around with that axe, telling Anya who knows what. Now this. You're making sure you're the one who gets inside that cryopod.
I sure did talk to Anya. But it was her telling me all sorts of things instead, wasn't it? Shouldn't the captain go down with the ship? Not that it matters anymore. I ain't got no place to be. I got everything I could ever want right here on this ship. So go ahead and get in that pod. If you ever get found, you can tell them whatever the fucking story you like. You've earned it.
Oh, God. Real lovely story unfolding. I can't wait for this happy ending where it was all a hallucination and we're all on our way to Vacation Central. What's the password? How do I find the password out? We go to the cockpit. Maybe there's some information there. This is in the cockpit, but I still don't have to look around. It's pretty obvious what she was doing from the conversation, but it still sucks to hear or to see. Seven 3-9. Alright. It's gonna be one of those games where I'm gonna want to watch like an hour-long lore video talking about it when I'm done. There's probably so much hidden symbolism and shit packed into this game. For some reason I thought I saw somebody. So how did he die though? Cause he clearly got in here for us to open this. Maybe he was like cut up by the pipes and just opened the door before he passed out. Shit, was it 739? Okay, good. I kinda forgot for a second. I thought we were gonna maybe kill Curly. Jimmy! Oh, Jesus. Well, at least he waited for us to get the gun. Hey, Anya, how's it going? I told him. Anya, you should have waited for me. What did he say? Nothing that makes any difference. Did he seem angry? Where did he go? He just walked away. Curly, I don't want him in here anymore. Hold on. Just wait a second. I need to find him. Everything's gonna be okay. Man. I'm getting bummed out. I don't handle sad stories as well anymore as I used to. Jim, I can fix this. What do you think will happen when we get back? We can figure this all out. You and me. All I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. God, it's so annoying. But now... What do you think will happen now when we get back? We'll fix this. Together. Everything you and I worked for in our lives. Accomplishments. Changes. None of it will matter. You've gotten through difficult situations before. This time won't be any different. Work through it one day at a time. It's not just me, is it? You were supposed to be the one who had everything under control. You said so yourself. The ship, the crew, everything that happened here. This was your responsibility, Captain. That is what you'll be hearing the rest of your life. Or this can all be remembered as a tragedy. Despite what must have been the best efforts of its acclaimed captain, the two-player crew was never found. No one survived to tell the tale. You're standing at the top. Feet in cement. I get it now. Right? Right. %, 99% something. Take care of it, 99%. I'll take care of it. I don't like that. This is gonna... Plot twist gonna be that Swansea was the least asshole out of the crew members. Seem... System failure. Yeah? Do you really need to, Jim, just tell me you didn't. I should've. I didn't. What the fuck did you do? So was it not the captain that crashed the ship? No, but he was injured, right? Throw him down there? No? Okay. Great. Oh my god, I hate this. Woohoo! Happy birthday, Captain! This rocks!
Hear, hear. To Captain Jimbo.
Come on. You have to give a speech.
Go on, have at it. You better make it good.
Hell yeah. Our captain. Captain Jimmy. I knew that. Oh god, when we had to cut that cake earlier, I knew this was gonna come up. I knew it. Why are we doing this? A lot of people struggle to put food on their plates.
That wasn't enough. Right, Captain? Lowest rung of your ladders is our highest. Until it was all swept from under your feet, life isn't even worth living as the same level as us. But I forgive you. All of us do. I won't give up on you even like this. I believe in you. We're gonna make it through this. Sometimes we thrive, travel the endless reaches of space.
Also, goddammit, why couldn't you have cut off his right leg so at least I could cosplay him?
But other times we just have to accept days like these. You tell me that, Curly. Let's eat. Let's survive.
Great! Take responsibility, yeah! I hate this. Oh, I hate this. These are some big ass vents. How did he get hurt at all? Hey, Daisuke. Empty. Like my soul right now after experiencing all this. You say that, but I think I have to turn back. Oh! Okay, no turning back now. What am I meant to be doing here? Oh. How do I take responsibility? I don't feel like I'm taking responsibility. Oh, good. We were running away from responsibility. Lovely. I guess that is symbolic of everything that's been happening so far. Ooh. Fun. Now this is just a waste of paper. That's a lot of axes. Oh boy. I don't know what that flower is symbolic of. Jesus Christ. No, I don't. I'm not saying I think it's symbolic of Jesus Christ, by the way. Ow. Shoot the captains in case of unrest amongst the crew. Shoot him right in the pee-pee. Because he's being a dickhead. Must have been like a flower that's normally put on graves. Yeah. Oh shit. You got behind me. I guess. Where are you, buddy? Oh, we walk so slow. God damn it. Quit hiding. Thank you. Dang. Apparently, Swan say is a bullet sponge. Try something. I dare you. Well, all right, there we go.
I have something to say. So shut the fuck up and listen. I spent 13 years half cut up to my eyeballs. Drunk, to put it mildly. Then suddenly I saw it. The street light shining in my face. 500 gigawatts of the power of God. A vision of my bloated body found in some ditch. Scared me straight. So I got a collar shirt, mortgage, and a credit card. All the things that make a good man. Hoped I could raise my children to be better than their old man. Wanted to believe I was never one setback away from my worst self. Truth is, discipline, drive, routine, the endless fucking desperation to get shit done, a loving wife, great kids, sobriety, I'm telling you, accomplishments I'd been chasing all my life, never felt as good as I expected when I crossed the finish line. So now that we're at the end, taking inventory, those gnats spinning out my head, sinking into the sofa, broken glass in my palms, bleeding dry, the funniest thing ever. Old dogs laughing and snarling on a waterbed floor, mocking the moon for daring to show its face. All nausea and wreckage and vomit and ugly cruelty. The only problem in the world, an empty bottle. Those were the best days of my life. Yeah. Those were the best days of my life. Got nothing to hide. Ready to face the music. Can see myself for what I am. But you, Carl, the selfish motherfucker, and you can't even see it. Should've been able to protect the kid. If I could have done one thing right, wish it had been to give him one small chance off this goddamn rock.
Swansea, I'm gonna fix everything. You're gonna make it.
Fuck you. Hi. Do you think I wouldn't notice that? I may have a passive perception of -7, but like, that was pretty. Yeah. Yay. Whoo boy. Yup. The fuck, are we inside someone's pulmonary valve? Maybe aortic? It seems like heart valve-esque. Oh, no, we were in the throat. Okay. Oh man, what is this game? I'm glad we can still open your mouth.
Tis old Mother Goose's birthday. We're giving her a party. A party, a party, a party.
Yeah.
For Mother
Dance.
Goose.
It's lovely music.
The baker man, he served the cake. It was a sight to see.
Yeah? Jesus Christ. I hate this. Oh my god, I hate this. Thanks, buddy. Oh, I gotta feed him, don't I? Oh, what a lovely puzzle we have here. Man, what? I don't like it. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, I think I get a better idea. I fucking hate this. Okay, so... Wait, what? Is it this then I need? No. I don't know how I'm supposed to fix this last little bit. Well, that was the worst attempt yet. But wait, let me try this then instead. Nope, not that. You might be here a second because I'm not a very smart man. Wait, I think we got it. Great, we did it. Yay, we fed him. Help me. No, help me! Fuck you, help me! I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go well, I am home. I'm in my bed right now. But, like, I don't want to... I want to go home. Like, I want to mentally go home and not... What? Oh. Cheers. Okay, fine. I won't do that little dance. I want to go home. We are home. I literally was just saying I want to go home too, so... Why don't you finish what you started? Don't worry. If anyone ever finds us, I'll still be playing the villain. You'll be the better man in the end, like you wanted. I could have stopped it. I'm taking responsibility. No. We can both be heroes. We're a team. Just... you and me, like we used to be. So, Jimmy sabotaged the ship, it sounds like. And Curly was... What happened was an accident. We were trapped. I made a mistake, alright? I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry, Curly. Oh, joy. Oh, is that a puppy or some shit in there? I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Maybe there's more hearts elsewhere? Probably not, otherwise we wouldn't be walking this slowly, right? Yeah. Oh, that's not a heart. That's like a face, because those looks like eyeballs now. Great. Oh, that's the baby Anya is pregnant with. I think. No, so we're doing like an ultrasound. Oh, Jesus. Well. Oh, clean. I hope. What did that say? Hope this hurts. Luckily, I can look at my stream preview and then kind of like finish reading for a second. Really gets rid of that bad taste in your mouth, huh? I hope it hurts. Through wreckage. Through silence. Wash it away. All day, fire fresh. Yeah. Yeah. Am I trying to avoid this thing now? How do I avoid it? What is this? Just a bunch of baby heads? Dolls or something? Okay, so if you're only going like straight lines, I think. Jesus Christ. I hate this. What? I avoided. Oh. I succeeded. Or I was supposed to, or I failed twice and the game was just being nice. Is that Anya's ID? No, this is Daisuke's. This is all of our IDs. Jimmy. Here's Curly's. I don't see Curly's or Anya's anywhere. Yeah. Just the three of ours. Why is this making me think of the stairwell scene in Death Note for some reason? If you know, you know, towards the end of the show. I don't know why, that's immediately where my brain went from that.
Yeah? Pony Express is dead. And so are you.
Polly says,
Shut up. Curly tried his best. I did too, but he's the better man. I see that now. We can both still make it. I'll take care of him. I'm taking responsibility. Curly. Captain, I'm so sorry. Yes. Yes, yes. Yes. I do. I fucked up. But I can still make this right. Our worst moments don't make it.
We're gonna put him in the cryostasis, maybe? Is that our way of taking responsibility and making it right? Yeah, we're going to utility. Oh, it's almost like relaxing rain ASMR. I hate when the lights go out when I'm carrying him, because I just keep thinking when we get to see him again, he's gonna be like, "Ah!" or something. Yep.
It's okay, Curly. You're gonna be okay. You was in my back. I ain't hurting you even though I was trying to save us. But now you'll survive. It's like you said, together we can fix anything. Just proud I got to be your friend and co-pilot, Captain. No one can hurt you now. You fixed it. I fixed it.
You keep telling yourself that, bud. This is worse than just dying, though, I feel like. Yep. Great. Didn't even turn it on either beforehand. Freaking dipshit. Oh, there we go. Finish mouthwashing. That was the game. That was the story. Yeah, that was a game of all time. Holy fuck. I mean, I fucking hated it, but it was amazing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, God. Let me collect my thoughts a bit throughout while the credits are playing and think about how to properly word it. I mean, visuals were unsettling. Not even just like the visuals, just like the presentation was unsettling in many, many ways. The sound design, the like menus sometimes even, like the way the instructions were, like it was all made very unsettling. Of course some of the visuals at times too, but story, I still don't know if I've fully made full sense of it. It seems basically like company was gonna let us go, and for some reason that broke the spirits of everybody on crew. Oh, interesting. Oh, Wrong Organ's the name of the people that made this. They made that How Fish Is Made game. That makes so much sense, because that was a weird one too, from what I remember. I haven't played it, but I've seen people... Oh, that just quits the whole game. Okay, so this is just back at the beginning. Huh. Well, I'm gonna need... Yeah, I mean... I definitely enjoyed that. I mean, like I said, I hated it, but, like, it was a good, well-made game. The experience was... Whew, it was something. It was something crazy. It's one of the downsides of supposed to streaming versus like on YouTube is in YouTube I could take like 5 minutes and just really collect my thoughts before I start talking about things. I only got 4 out of 18 achievements apparently. I want to know more of the story because I mean I got the basic premise of it. Okay, so as I've been going back to the footage and editing this video, I've had a lot of time to kind of think more about it. And also, knowing what we know about how some of the characters act, what actually happened in the story, and then just going back and seeing the events and the lines of dialogue and everything unfolding, it was not obvious to me what was happening at first, but holy crap, what a story. So, the basic plot of the story is that, like, everybody is part of a crew that, like, does freight deliveries across the galaxy, what have you. Curly being like the leader. He's known Jimmy for a while, and Jimmy has been kind of a fuck-up most of his life, it seems. And so he, possibly even having a criminal record, Curly still, like, you know, extends him an invite onto his crew, because they've been best buds for a while type of thing. But then in the middle of this mission, a few really bad things happen. I mean, the company that was working for them goes under, and they're told this is going to be their last mission, and the only person that's really set up for, like, having a decent chance in the future after this is Curly, and Daisuke just because his parents seem to be rich, but Anya doesn't have any savings, so she's very worried about her future. Swansea, or Swansea, I actually don't know how it's pronounced, but I was pronouncing it Swansea because it sounds more fancy. But Swansea is, you know, an older person, older working class person who probably doesn't have a whole lot of options or places to go after this, other than maybe just working another, like, small dead-end job till he retires, quote-unquote. But, you know, so he doesn't have anything crazy aspect-wise line up for him. So, you know, that sucks for a lot of them, but especially Jim, because he's a fuck-up who possibly has a criminal record, who after this probably won't have anywhere to go. At least that's what he imagines. There's always, like, options and line, like, places and lines of work people can find. It's just he probably won't see that option. And then on top of that, we also find out that Anya was raped, and at first I wasn't sure who it was. It was basically between two, but I was much more heavily leaning towards Jimmy because it didn't make much sense for Swansea. But it is all but explicitly stated when going back and reading the dialogue, how she talks about she got pregnant, and when Curly asks her about who, she kind of like implies he already knows who she's talking about. Like stuff like there's a lot of things. Also, obviously Jimmy hallucinating, seeing the baby at the end of the game, and then having the baby boss fight almost. Like it's very, very, very clear that he's the one that did it, and he freaks the fuck out because when the job is done, there's going to be no way to hide the fact that he did that. I mean, she's going to be pregnant, and Curly probably isn't the type of person that'll like actively speak out. He seems very passive, but if he was asked by a higher up what happened, I don't think he seems like he wouldn't lie, and he would just say, "Yep, he did it." So because of that, and then that means he'd be going to jail. Then all that stuff. So because of all those things, Jimmy does the asshole selfish move, and he crashes the ship. And the thing is, Curly has an idea of what he's doing, and Jimmy, in his own twisted, selfish way, is like, "Oh no, this isn't just for me. This is also going to help you out, because if we get back and they found out that I did that to her, and on your watch, your ass is getting in trouble too. So it's really your fault for letting me do that on your ship," is basically what he does. He like puts it on him and says, "So this is the best for both of us. So, I crash the ship, and I don't go to jail. I don't get my life ruined, and you get to save your reputation. And, everybody will view you as a tragic captain that did his best, but there was some freak accident." Fucked up plot. Obviously, after when the captain realizes fully that he actually was crashing the ship, because I don't think he knew explicitly what he was doing, but he was probably insinuating it, and maybe didn't even think he would fully go through with it. But then when the ship's like about to crash, he tries to go back in the cockpit to like course correct, I'm guessing, like to try to salvage it, and then that's when the crash happens. He gets burnt and is seared like we see him for the rest of the game, and then yeah, there's a lot of other details. Like, holy shit, I genuinely recommend it. Like, even if you've seen me play it, just go back and play the game yourself. Like I highly recommend you play it and just notice all the details, all the symbolism. I mean, like, I can't. I'd have to make a full video covering it, but like a small example of that, with all like the papers and the donkey and stuff, is that like Jimmy makes a joke, clearly not taking the mental health assessment seriously, about like how he's sexually attracted to the dinosaur, the donkey or whatever, or dinosaur, sorry. Making a joke that he's sexually attracted to donkey, but clearly, he's just making light of it, and that kind of line of talking makes Anya very uncomfortable, obviously, because he treats things like that so nonchalantly, yet he does that to her. But then also, like, the fact that they have their beds in like just the general main area, and after she gets raped by Jimmy, she ends up like sleeping right next to the motion activated donkey that like makes talks loudly every time you run by it, because she's afraid that he might do something to her in her sleep. Like, there's so many little details that are just littered in this game that I noticed in my video editing. Like, holy moly. And in some ways, I'm a little ashamed that I didn't pick up on some of these things, especially like stuff regarding what happened with Anya, or I didn't notice it as but it's also part of the commentary about it, I think. So, very, very spectacular game. Definitely one of those games too, because it's not super long either. That like, it's really a 4-hour experience, I think. It was only 2 hours for a playthrough, but I think a game like that is, almost demands that you play through it again after you've done it, so that you can just really take in everything, because it's such a dense game with details, and it's funny too, seeing how characters, my thoughts on them change, because like I mentioned in the video earlier, like, the game sets it up so you don't really know how to feel about a lot of the characters. And basically, all the initial reactions you think about them are wrong, basically. At first, Jimmy seems like a decent dude trying to keep everything together, but he's really like the biggest piece of shit on the ship who causes everything to go to shit. At first, you think Curly is the asshole that derailed everything and crashed the ship, and then you realized, well, yeah, he's not a great person because he was passive and just willing to let his buddy get away with horrible things. He didn't take action when he should have, how he should have at all. But he wasn't the one that was responsible for crashing the ship, and he ends up suffering the worst out of everybody, arguably, because, he's for months on end in agonizing pain, can't do anything, move around, and he ends up getting frozen in the cryopod, which means he likely will just thaw out once it runs out of energy and then have to starve to death in that tube, and that would be a horrifying experience as well. And Anya, at first, they kind of set up, make you think that she's, because of the way Jimmy is and how awful he is, but also even Swansea, like, he badmouths her a lot, but that's just how he talks. He badmouths, generally speaking. But, like, the game makes you think that Anya is a nurse, but she's not really cut out for it. Like, she's bad at her job, type of thing. Like, they initially set it up with that. But when you go back and you just think about the stuff, all the lines about her not being an actual nurse are just coming from Jimmy, who's just probably being a dickhead. She is very clearly qualified, trained. She recognizes that the mouthwash that they find would not work as a disinfectant because of the sugar, and it would actually make things worse, which Jimmy just goes in one ear, out the other, doesn't pay attention, and ends up making things worse for Daisuke, and at the end when he uses it to try to, like, disinfect his wounds, and it's horrible. But also, I mean, when you look at, they had very little medical supplies, yet somehow she managed to keep Curly alive with probably second, third degree burns all over his fucking body. Like, it is genuinely, like, a miracle that she's able to do that. And one thing that isn't super well thought about by a lot of people is being a caretaker in a situation like that is extremely draining on so many levels. That's also a whole other video topic, but, like, it's not glamorous like a lot of movies and, like, things, and even, like, we like to imagine it is. It's not, like, there's so much that goes into it that where that just becomes your role is their caretaker rather than you being a person. So she was very clearly exhausted from keeping him alive, taking care of him, and then she tried to just ask for somebody to help out with it, and then Jimmy is just verbally abusive, mentally, like, making her feel ashamed for asking for help when she's been taking care of him and saved his life and done all this whole time. Like, just, makes my skin crawl going back and, like, listening to the way Jimmy talks to people, but especially Anya, obviously, but, like, you got all the characters, and then, I guess Daisuke, you don't really, he's kind of is what he seems like, he's just a kid that's in over his head, that wants to help but doesn't know how and isn't really super competent, but he has the good intentions. And then there's Swansea, who throughout most of the game you think is just this raging asshole. And he is, like, an abrasive guy, and he can be an asshole, but he also does care, because at first you're led to believe that he is intending to wait for the crew to die, and then he's going to get in the cryopod and wait for rescue. But there's a lot of hints in there that tell you that he was actually planning to give it to Daisuke because he likes and looks out for Daisuke, even if he, badmouths him. It's just his way of talking. But so I think he was intending to give Daisuke the pod, and he was just kind of waiting for everybody else to die. Because I was trying to figure out what him and Anya were talking about in the cockpit, and I think she tells him about the essay, which is why you notice after that point he goes from being just kind of, like, subtly an asshole to basically just outright, like, spitting it out to him. Like, he's very much a lot more aggressive and a lot more antagonistic towards Jimmy after that conversation. But I think he also just kind of explains to her, hey, man, Daisuke's got the best chance. There's one pod. I think that's, like, where the conversation was going. I think after she tells him that, then he tells her about the pod and how, well, given your situation right now and your prospects after, even if we do somehow survive, given mine, and obviously we can't fucking let Jimmy be the one to escape. We got to give this to Daisuke. And then I think that's when you come in and she's just like, oh, I know, I understand, it makes sense. And, but so he seems like just, asshole who hates everybody, but he actually does care in his own weird way, and wants to make sure that Daisuke is the one to survive, which also tracks, because if he was the one that was intending to, use the pod for himself, like I mentioned earlier, he would have just killed people, probably. Like, he would have, like, I don't know why he would have just waited like he did, and got drunk and partied, quote unquote, and stuff. Because the only reason he was doing that is he was trying to pass time, waiting for everybody else to, besides Daisuke, to like kick the bucket. And he was kind of biding time for that. So, anywho, very long-winded discussion at the end of this video, but honestly, probably like an 8, 8.8, maybe like a 9. Like, I think probably like around 8.5, 8.8 is where I'd put this game. Like, very, very good game. Highly recommend it. And it was very fun streaming it. It was very fun going back and editing it. Just, holy, this is exactly why we need to support indie developers, because they make things like this, stories that are just make you think so much, that like make you feel. This addresses topics that aren't talked about in a very interesting way, and it's just, there's just so much to unpack with this game. But enough of my long-winded post-game thoughts and review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and until next time, stay healthy.